Hi there, it's Lottie here. I understand it's been a little while. A lot has happened. Bagsy'd a new job, which is all going very, very well. And yeah, good things have just been happening in general. And yeah, it's just all going well. And yeah, I understand this is my first vlog of 2016, so howdy do everyone. Um, Sunday, and maybe some of you noticed, I posted a picture that described the concert hangover, which includes sore neck, check, a sore throat, a banging head, ringing ears, what? No, I'm joking. Bruises, scrapes, but a huge desire to go back. I mean, aside from the bruises and scrapes, that pretty much summed out how I was feeling yesterday morning, and my neck is still killing me. I might as well. It just feels loose. And that happened, I think I went to my first gig of the year of 2016, and it was my first experience of the London underground metal scene. I've been to London quite a few times for gigs, but mainly for they're all happening at well-established venues like the O2, the Wembley Arena, the O2 Academies, blah blah blah, whatever. But this was my first experience in a really tiny venue with unsigned bands. I'm trying to experience a different metal scene in different parts of the country. I know the Southampton scene now very, very well because that's where I'm based, and I've been to Brighton and experienced their scene, and they've got an amazing one. So it was a good chance to see another part of the country and another metal scene, and it was phenomenal. It was fantastic. The venue itself, Tea Chances, which was, it was a bit more out of the way, but nonetheless quite easy to get to by public transport. It was this really, really tiny little venue. It was just but it had a charm about it, like all these little venues do. There's this unique charm about it, and that's the first impression. You think, oh, it seems really chilled here, and everyone was really friendly. And some of the bands as well. There were some pretty amazing bands playing that day. This is quite bad of me. I can't remember the names of some of them now. The only name I do know is Annunciation, because I'd seen them before when they played in Southampton. They're a death metal band from London. Pretty amazing. They're a really good live act, and yeah, that's what I think I did the most headbanging to that, like really rapidly like that. And a lot of them, they got quite a big crowd that day, so yeah, awesome set, guys, and everybody was enjoying it. As amongst talking to people as well, a lot of them there are very, very passionate about this scene, I think particularly as well with prominent venues in London facing closure. I think recently Electroworks was facing closure, which now it's not, which is great. So I think it was all the more reason why there was quite a few people at this venue supporting the underground scene. Talking to somebody about it, that was really interesting. He was telling me one of the questions he asked me was, or how he was going to ask, was along the lines of, what is it that people don't think they'll enjoy, or something along those lines. And that opens up a whole new kettle of fish. I mean, what is it about these small gigs? Well, first of all, I want to say why they're so enjoyable, so we can get more people to them. I also want to bust the myth, so I want to know what people don't enjoy, what they don't think they'll enjoy if they go to one of these shows. Well, I will tell you why you will enjoy going to one of these shows, because I've been to enough of them. The underground metal is the reason why my career as a journalist flourished quite a lot, and because it's a really cool experience, and I shall tell you why. First of all, cheap entry on the door. peanuts to get in, maximum £5 to get in for a gig. Some of these gigs are free, so you're saving money, but you're also supporting local promoters, you're also supporting local venues, and you're also supporting bands. So yeah, cheap entry, that's number one. 2, everything's within distance, everything's within a really good distance of each other. So I'm going to use the Firehouse as an example because it's my home away, it's my second home, and I've been going there since I started liking metal. So you enter the Firehouse and there's the stage to your left where it gets set up for bands to play, and then across the stage there's the bar, you know, walking distance, or actually not even walking distance, a step to go and get your booze if you need a break. Toilets, not far. So that's another reason. Everything is within, like, not even a step of each other. Sorry. Reason number 3, the atmospheres tend to be really, really friendly and really, really welcoming. Particularly if you're a new member, if you've never been to a best venue before, if you've been... Sorry, just putting it on charge. Particularly if you're new to these venues, people welcome you with open arms, and people will talk to you, people will, you know, they'll want to get to know you, particularly if you've come to see a band you really like. Another one, you get to see some really amazing shows from some really amazing bands before they hit the big venues. Think about it. Coldplay started out at little venues like this. Some of the big ones, Arctic Monkeys. A lot of your favourite artists probably started out in little venues like that. So it's so important to keep them open. One of my favourite live shows last year happened at the Firehouse, and it was Wretched Soul and King Leviathan. That was one of my favourite live shows last year, and I just remember it's an awesome experience. Everyone's really friendly, and you know, you make loads of friends, and you know, after the show you can chat to the bands. I mean, you can't do that at Wembley Arena, unless you wait around until the early hours of the morning to meet your artists, which that's not a problem, but you know my point. It's probably the only time you'll get to chat to the band at the bar, have a drink with them, and then you'll be able to say you were part of their history, and when they're playing these venues you think, ah yeah, I remember seeing them when they were playing at this venue. So getting to be a part of a band's history, that's a pretty awesome thing to be a part of. So yeah, those are my reasons why these kind of events are so enjoyable. Cheap entry, everything's within walking distance with each other, you don't have to go outside to go to the toilet like you do in the O2 Arena or anywhere like that. Friendly atmosphere, and most importantly, getting to see some pretty awesome talent before they start playing at bigger venues. So that's why I think these kind of events are enjoyable, and I'm hoping those of you who still have to go to these kind of events are persuaded by that, and hoping that they will help pre-bust some of these myths that they're not going to be enjoyable, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. But anyway, my overall message is, and I understand I sound like a complete broken record, but it's such an important thing to me. Go and support your local scene. You never know what you might find. The next big thing could be right on your doorstep, you know? And, you know, support the scene, support the venues, you know, buy a drink at the bar, support the bands, buy their merch, buy their music, you know, then that way they can keep touring, they can keep touring, they can keep making new music. Simple as. Support your local scene, support your artists, support your bands, support your promoters, support the venues. I could sit here and say how important it is, but most of you know I think it's so important that we support the scene. So that's me for today. and I'm really happy to be doing these videos again. And yeah, just remember, support your scene. You never know what you might find. Rock on, guys. Love you all. Take care now.